CC Sim Racing, forever chasing the horizon.
CC Sim Racing, start a session, engines roar, feel the tension, world touring car, we on a mission, Craig on the mic, with precision, speed on the track, no limitation, lap by lap, pure domination, Gran Turismo simulation king, hit the crowd when the sirens sing, shift the gear, turbo flame, every corner, play the game, Craig with the hype, calling the name, CC Sim Racing, rise to fame.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to CC Sim Racing. I'm your host, Craig Cook, and I hope everyone is having a fantastic evening. Welcome to Watkins Glen, round 11, race 21 and race 22 of the World Touring Cars Championship. Welcome, one and all, and also a massive welcome to my American friend who was very, very happy the other day making bacon. It is Jesse Limquela. Hello, Jesse. How you doing, mate?
Wonderful, man. I can't tell you how good that bacon was. I love bacon.
Yeah, I love bacon too. What was it you had? Was it maple bacon, wasn't it, or something? What was it?
Yeah. No, it had like brown sugar on it. Brown sugar is very nice.
Oh, that does sound good. Right, on that note, well, thanks everyone for joining. I'm going to go and have some bacon. No, I'm joking. Right, so welcome everyone. Yes, this is round 11. And yes, Watkins Glen. This is going to be a very tough track. We have seen that some of the cars do not like it round here. And it's safe to say that Butler in chat was not happy at all. Championship leader going into this round, and doesn't look like he is going to have the best of times as it stands. But let's have a look at the championship table as the guys are making their way round. So Butler leads the way with 334 points, with Linebus on 329. Audio Muted on 316. Ravy Davey goes into 4th place, so 266. Ekberg with 245. Joint with Marty, who's now into that 6th position. Swifty is in 7th. Now he's back for the last two. Let's see what he can do round here. Looking very, very quick indeed. 229. Lacko in 8th place. Back on the pad, unfortunately. He's on 221. And then Ian dropped all the way down to 9th spot. And he'll be looking for some more points today on 215. Oggy Penny still holds the top 10 position with 191. With Rhino just behind him now on 188. Following Glowing Gold, misses a couple of races as we can see, but I've got 26 points in the last round. He'll be looking for another one this week and looks very quick as well. Dan Young unfortunately is not racing with us at the moment, but he is doing all the designs and the all the tables. We do really appreciate all the work that he puts in, but he's decided to call it quits. So now we do have Nabath in the mix with obviously Paul Ebden also not racing now, and we've got Dave Bid, that's Dave King at the bottom there, and he's on baby duty, so hopefully he can make at least one of the races, and if he gets 2 it's a bonus. So they're on 73 points, but Nabath is there on the board as you can see, and he is in 16th place, but that could all change as the race goes on. So Jesse, who are you looking at, who looks good, and what are we thinking about this track today? Because we've had a lot of fun in the previous events here at Wakins Glen.
Yeah. Watkins Glen obviously is one of those tracks that has some nice tight corners and walls that are very unforgiving, right? They're not very far off the corners. So that makes it a bit more exciting. And some of these guys on some of these tracks, they've been going wide. They've been all the tracks, some of the grass, everything else. But that is not really an option here on Watkins Glen. So it's interesting. It's going to be kind of a survival of the fittest more than anything, I think.
Yeah, no, exactly, mate. No, tell you 100%. And there has been some. In the briefing, we've also had the staff come in. The admin team, they've all came in and they've said what they needed to say, and they have put the hammer down about setup. So every driver has to record their setup at the end of the race, and randomly picked. Obviously, the top 3 have to make sure that they have theirs sorted out. But yeah, randomly picked by everybody. And we shall see who has done the job correctly. But drivers have gone out and they will start their qualifier on their out lap, and they have one fast lap, and then they get to cruise home and have a little practice at the start finish straight. But this is the difficult bit here, Jesse. Coming up to the bus stop, single file, as we've had in the briefing. These guys have to make sure that they do it properly, and we don't have any incidents. Turn 1 first time round, they're allowed to go wide, and then after that it is back onto the tarmac. You're allowed 2 tyres on the curbing. Either side is okay, but you have to have 2 tyres at least on the curbing. Going into the second from last corner, also there's runoff there. Same again, the same scenario. You have to have at least 2 tyres on the curbing, inside or outside. So yeah, going to be very difficult here tonight, mate. Yeah,
well, and the other thing is too, we do have that long kind of, generally I'd call it a straight. There's some slight curves in it, but while in some of the practice, I think we've seen around 150. I think they could pop a 149 with the drafting on that straight. It's pretty easy to do. I mean, that's a long straight on that one side.
Yeah, that's a good shout. And we've seen that those Mercedes can be quick in a straight line, but also the Mazda we noticed in practice very, very fast in a straight line. So we shall see how it all pans out. There's Shifty. He's come out to start his as well, with Ravy Davey also out there. But it is going to be... I think it's Oggy Penny at the front at the moment. Just waiting for him to cross the line, because it's all a bit sort of blasé at the minute. I don't know why it's doing this. Help. There we go. So Oggy Penny now leads the way. He starts his lap. Hasn't had a lot of practice, but again, it's just about concentrating, just making sure you get everything right. He has to make sure he makes the corners, and that is nicely done. That's exactly what we want to see. Lacko in second on pad. He's not going to be happy with that, but as you can see, using the runoff, making sure you stay at least a curb on the runoff, but you can hog it as much as you possibly want. That's absolutely fine. Ekberg makes his way through as well. Audio muted third in the championship in the Mercedes. Who do you think's getting pole here, Jesse? Because it's going to be very tight.
Yeah, I think that Line Bus is probably one to get. He's been far and away. He and who's the other one? Sorry, I have to look through the list here real fast. It was Shifty. Shifty was doing very well as well. So those two guys were, I'd say, a good 0.6 of a second ahead of the rest of the guys in practice. So those will be the two to watch in qualifying for sure.
Yeah, definitely. We saw that, I think it was Southpaw earlier in chat was saying, that's Martin on screen at the moment. A little bit glitchy, unfortunately, but hopefully that's going to sort of settle down a little bit. Goes a little bit wide, but again, could be about the glitching. There's Shifty and Rhino in the Toyotas. Very quick cars. There is Demon Dave. Oh, what's happened to Dave? Has he made a mistake somewhere, or is he just giving him some space to have a little bit of a go here? I think he's just giving him some space. So let's see what he can do. Oggy Penny now making his way down to the hairpin. He's actually past the hairpin now. He's into turn number, I do believe that's 10. So he's making it round the left-hander, climbing back onto the second from last corner now with Lacko behind, teammate there. There is our championship leader in third place at the moment. Let's see what happens. And thank you to Lacko again, who's just chucking the money here at CC Sim Racing to everybody. Loads of memberships thrown out. So thank you very much, mate. Do appreciate it. So Oggy Penny makes his way over the line. Let's see what he gets as he crosses the line. That's a good time. That's a very good time. A 52 dead. Lacko goes 51 dead. Then we've got Butler comes through. He does a 51.8. Audio Muted comes through. Where does he go? He goes in the second place. Ekberg in the Subaru. Where does he go? He stays fifth. Good stuff from Ekberg. Ayrton comes through now. Where does he go? He goes into fifth place. So he just steals it from Ekberg. Here comes Glowing. It's starting to get a little bit tense now. So Glowing comes through. And he's going to make his way. Where does he start his race this afternoon or evening, shall I say? He crosses the line, goes into second. So Toyota 1-2 at the moment. Nabath goes into third. That's a great lap from FSR Nabath, so really impressive. There's Team Beard Dave goes into 8th place. Good stuff from him. Southpaw comes across the line. Where does he go? Goes into 5th. Good lap for the Mercedes driver. Line Bus, second in the championship, needs to get some points here tonight. What can he do? I know he's had a bit of practice. Really uses all the curve nearly into the wall as he goes onto the final corner. Goes into pole position by 6 tenths in the Mazda. That's really impressive. So here we go. Shifty, another one to keep an eye on. Goes across the line, goes in a second just by 3 tenths of a second. So here comes Rhino into 7th. So Demon Dave has been quick, but that is... Oh, actually, he might do it here. He's going to cross the line on a 50.1. So it's a 51 as he goes across the line. So 51.2 puts him in 5th place. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 Toyotas in the top 5. That's incredible. Line Bus is the fastest in the Mazda. Puts himself right on pole there, Jesse.
Yeah, I think... Well, the first two were expected. Lacko ran a nice lap. He had not been running that fast in the practice laps, so that's a nice little surprise for him to get up there in the top 3 ahead of Glowing Gold.
Yeah, that is really impressive. He'll be chuffed with that. Let's see if he can keep hold of that pace. So let's have a look. Shifty there in second, and you said it, you called it. Shifty has been really sensational the last few races, hasn't he? Unfortunately, he had that mass contact with Oggy Penny. Which it just literally destroyed both races for both of those drivers, and he felt absolutely terrible afterwards. But he said we watched the replay and there was literally nothing he could do, and he just went straight on, which was unbelievable. Lacko there will be in 3rd. That's a good result for him. Glowing in 4th in the Toyota. And then Demon Dave will be in 5th. Really good lap as well from the Mercedes driver of Nabath, and I do believe he's the fastest of the Mercs, so that's really impressive. So well done to him. Audio Muted 3rd in the championship, in 7th place there, Jesse.
Yeah, that's a little surprising to see Audio back that far, but you know, I mean, he does a good job of working through the pack, so I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be very intense indeed. Very
Augie
difficult.
Too. Augie's back in 11th there. That's going to be a little disappointing for him, I think. But we'll see how he handles the traffic. If he can get in front, he runs really well in the open track. When he gets into traffic, he struggles a little.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, just looking at Butler now. We're looking at him on screen. Top 10 for Butler. Just about. This is going to be tough. If he can see Line Bus up there, that's going to be very frustrating for him. So we'll see how it all pans out. Qualifying over. Let's have a look and see who's on pole position. It's Line Bus who takes pole. Shifty in 2nd. Lacko 3rd. Glowing in 4th. Demon in 5th. Nabath in 6th. Audio Muted 7th. Rhino in 8th. Then we've got Southpaw 9th. Butler in 10th. Oggy Penny in 11th. Ayrton there in 12th. Team Beard Dave in 13th on baby duty, so well done to him. It must be quite difficult sitting there and being on the edge waiting for the cry. Ekberg there in 14th place. That surprises me, Ekberg being down there. He's been pretty consistent in most races. Obviously, he has those little escapades where he goes off, but sometimes when he gets it right, God, he's hard to beat. So we'll see how those cars get off the line as we start qualifying. So let's start the race, should I say. But let's get ready, everybody, because we are going to start race 21 here at Watkins Glen. So here we go. Drivers are making their way, and as you see, very, very close-knit group as they go across the line. And goodness me, that looks very hop, skip and jumpy from Southport. So we'll have to keep an eye on that connection, because he might disappear on us. So hopefully he doesn't, but drivers are making their way round. I sort of want to have a little chat with Ekberg, because he's right at the back there, but I'm not, because I think I'm going to shoot myself in the foot a little bit. So let's have a word with Ravy Davey, because he seemed quite chirpy earlier on, didn't he? Ravy Davey, hello mate, how you doing? Top 5, that's pretty good for you. How are you feeling?
Evening, Craig. All good, thanks. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I'm absolutely great. But you're in the seat at the moment. How are you feeling there in 5th?
I think this is going to be interesting. Usual thing, just try and keep out of trouble is the key component. I've noticed that once you're kind of in the toe of the other cars, really, really difficult to get past. So I just want to try and be patient and see how it goes. But somewhere around here is good for me tonight. I think I'll be happy with that. Any higher, I'll take as a bonus. But there's some good races all round as usual, so you never know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun.
Yeah, good luck, mate. Have a crack over it. Yeah, we're really looking forward to this, and I'm sure you'll be okay indeed. Let's go and have a little chat with. I want to have a chat with Audio Muted down there in 7th place at the moment. Audio, 7th place, mate. Tough call.
Yes, yeah, it is. Yeah, and I think when you got the Subarus behind, you pretty much guaranteed to be 2 places further back by the first corner as well. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting race. I think patience is the key, but we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, good luck, mate. Have a cracker. So that's Audio Muted. Let's see if we can. Let's have a look who we got there just before they get to the final few corners. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chat with Rhino. We haven't had a chat with Rhino, the rally rider. Mr. Rhino there in 8th place. Mate, in the Toyota, you've seen those guys up front doing pretty well. You should be up there quite soon, I should think.
Maybe next season. No, it'd be okay. I'm happy where I am. I'm always in kind of 8th, 9th. I'm happy with that. I can just let the action unfold in front of me and hopefully pick a few off as we go along and just try and keep my nose clean, stay on the track and see where we are at the end. But looking forward to this one. I quite like Wakins, Glen, so I'm feeling positive.
Good man. That's how we want to hear. Right, good luck anyway, buddy. I'll let you get on.
Thank you.
Right, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. All the cars are lining up, as you can see. So they're just creeping up a little bit. So they're going to go 2x2 formation because we haven't got a grid. So I'm just going to move if Shifty can come forward next to line bus. That'll be good. And then we'll have everyone 2x2. Go on a little bit further, Shifty. You can go 2x2, mate. Keep going, keep going, keep going. He wants to stay there for some reason. He wants to stay there. I think there's a little bit of a hiccup at the back there. So we'll just wait for that to all sort itself out. And hopefully, Jesse, you can let me know when they feel they're all ready.
I'm looking. You're still straightening this slightly.
Yeah, I think Glowin's trying to move Shifty forward because they should be side by side. And I think if Shifty, he's in VR, I believe. So if he just looks to his left, you'll notice. Now. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. You can creep a little bit further. Go on, a little bit more. Go on, you can do it. There you go. A little bit more. Go on, treat yourself. There you go. There you go. Right, so it's like bus on pole, Shifty second, Lacko third, Glowin in 4th, and the top 10, top 5, should I say, is Ravy Davey there in the Toyota. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It starts to intensify, should I say, as we get ready for race 21. The lights are on. And the lights go out, and away we go for round 21, and that is a cracking start there by who's that? It's Glowin. Sorry, Glowin going down the inside. 4 abreast in the row 2 there as they come through, and you can use the runoff. We have said they can use the runoff, and wide goes the Mazda. So here we go. It's the straight line speed, and he just creeps back on. Goodness me, Jesse, what's you hearing?
Oh, Shifty out.
Oh, Shifty. My goodness me, where was he? He was second in the grid.
He's in the background too.
Oh my gosh. So we'll save that and we'll have a look at that in a moment. So line bus leaves. Look at the train, and what a start from Audio in the top 5. We're all trying to find a way through. They just sneak through there. There's line bus glowing in second as the cars come through the bus stop for the first time. Here we go. So it's line bus glowing. It's Lacko, Demon, Audio Muted up in 5th place. This is great stuff for him. Rhino's followed suit as well. He's followed him through. Southpaw in 7th, Nevin up to 8th as well. So good start from these guys. Looking a bit further back. Butler's still there in 9th. He has gained a spot with Shifty going down. Nabaf's dropped back as well. He's in 10th place. Oggy Penny up there in 11th place. Good start from him. There's Beard David 12th. Eggberg there in 13th. And Shifty's got a lot of work to do at the back of the grid. Line bus leads the way here, Jesse.
Yeah, Glowin's giving a lot of challenge right now too. They seem to be going side by side in some of the quarters. So we'll see if they settle down or if they keep battling.
Yeah, on board now with line bus. Yeah, exactly. He's got... It depends on what happens, really. We could see, obviously, on the first lap, you're going to see quite a few of these drivers going very, very wide. And then after that, it is game on and back to square one. So the admin team got a lot of work to do this week. So we'll see what happens here. But Linebus is leading the way. Glowing is staying in close contact. So he must have a really good setup here as he goes into the right hand. And don't forget, they can change the gear in for the top speed. That's it. They can't change the gears. Some of these cars have torque differential, so they can adjust that as well. So that really does change up things, but it is still Jesse. It's Linebus leading the way, and Glowing's really looking a bit tasty here for this first place, isn't he? But Lacko is right on the case in 3rd place. Let's go on board.
Yeah, Lacko's probably not upset with the battle in front of him right now. Mind that at all. That keeps him in the race and gives him some good options.
Yeah, he's weaving left and right, trying to find a way through, and this is the difficult bit because you get to the bus stop, and exactly. So if he comes, you've got to be very careful, because if you come across one of the drivers and they're in that position, you can't really take up that position, and you can end up losing the back end of your car. And it's nothing to do with the driver's fault. And it does state, if you're staying in a straight line and they come across you, that's not your fault. We've seen it many a times in motorsport, but here we go. Lacko down the inside has another look on Glowing. He seems to be getting a bit frustrated here. Damon Dave in 4th place, trying to get on the back of him. Fast slap at the moment, 154.530. Audio Muted looks pretty happy being in there in 5th place. Yeah,
he's got to love that spot right now, for sure.
If he can just stay on the back of Ravy Davey, this is going to be great stuff from him. There's Rhino in 6th. Again, another one happy there. Ayrton there as well. There's a purple sector for Southpaw, but we will see purple sectors from pretty much every single driver that comes past at the moment until we start seeing these lap times come down. Butler's okay at the minute. He seems to be okay just sitting behind Nabaf. I think he has got the pace on both of these guys, but we shall see. It's just getting the power out of the corners, because the straight line speed he won't have, so he just needs to make sure he nails every single corner every single time. So there he is, the champion. There is Eckberg in the background, just catching the side of the barrier there. Luckily, it's unfazed him, but we have got damage for Ayrton, so he's got a bit of aero damage, front suspension damage as well, as Oggy Penny slams into the wall in the background, but still stays on the lead lap. Meanwhile, Linebus still leading, very wide there from Lacko. He will have to let off the throttle. He can't go past, and there we go. There's a mistake, but no change for that position. Top 3 is starting to pull away here, Jesse.
Yeah, Lacko's getting some nice lap times too. He seems to be getting some really good speed. I'm guessing it's because he's following those 2 leaders. I mean, they're going fast enough. He can, floor it and just run the lap and have the benefit of the draft in the meanwhile.
Yeah, he's throwing that car into the bus stop. Absolutely stunning to see. So he's obviously doing something right here. Don't forget, all drivers have to make sure that they record their setups, and if they don't, they will be disqualified. It's as simple as that. We don't like cheating. We want to make it sure it's fair for everybody. The setups have been set up by Ccsr Racing, and the admin team have spoken. That is that. Meanwhile, we've seen a few gaps at the back there, haven't we? So Lacko's managed to get a bit of space from Demon Dave in 4th place at the hairpin here, as we see him coming round now. Audio Muted in 5th, just behind him. There he is in the Mercedes. And then he's got a bit of... Yeah, sorry, mate, go for it.
No worries. I'm just going to say it's got to be frustrating for Shifty back there. He's got damage to the front and to the right tire. He's running well, but there's only so fast you can go down these straights and have damage like that.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Lacko has the fastest lap as well, as you can see, 150.688. That's going to be very tough to beat, I believe. But Top 3 still pulling away. Demon Dave, as you said, he said if you can get into the toe, it's still very difficult to pass. But the thing is, if you're not in the toe with the car behind, unfortunately, you're sort of left for dead, aren't you? And you can see the gap is starting to increase a little bit. Audiometer still staying there. There's Rhino in 6th place. He'll be very pleased with that. Southpaw still in 7th place with Nabaf, the other Mercedes, just behind. Ayrton there in 9th place, chasing him down. Where's my goat? Where's my goat? Who's your goat? That's a weird one. I've never seen that on YouTube before.
Yeah. That seems like another story in a whole lot of third.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, but this is not the farm channel. We could do that actually. Welcome to Jesse and Craig's farm. Oh look, there's a sheep in the background.
We are in America, so
well,
I mean,
yeah,
there's that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sorry. Yeah, but we're trying to. Yeah, we know it means greatest of all time. We're just trying to find out. Sorry, my lovely lady's just saying in the back, so it's greatest of all time. Yeah, we get that, but we don't know why he said it. But we just thought we'd just roll on the goat idea. Team Bit Dave in 10th place. Butler's dropped to 11th and has aero damage. Where did that happen? No, that must have been possibly the bus stop. So aero damage for a very frustrated Butler at the moment. So it is going to be very frustrating to see line bus up front at this moment in time. So line bus glowing.
Ayrton has damage as well.
And sorry, mate.
Ayrton has damage as well.
Oh, Ayrton has damage as well. Yeah, he did. Yes, right. Front bumper, and I do believe it was the near side front suspension. So yeah, glowing went a little bit wide there. A bit wider than he should have done, and a couple more of them might get him in trouble, so he needs to keep an eye on that. He has looked like he's backed out actually, because he turned into the corner and slowed back down, which he has done, and now goes back on the chase. Lacko's still there in 3rd place, still on it, but trying to get a bit closer. Demon Dave, what does he do as he crosses the line? He's in the 50s, so he's not that far behind, but Linebus has the fastest lap of the race. This is not looking good for our guys in 2nd and 3rd place, which is obviously, our leader of the championship, Butler, and Audio Muted in 5th place, 3rd in the championship at this moment in time, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm watching Lacko. Lacko's got to be a little frustrated because it doesn't seem like he's getting drafted anymore. He's falling behind those front 2 guys. That's not going to be good. He's going to kind of be in no man's land where everybody's getting a draft except him.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go into the bus stop. Oh, goodness me. How did he save it? He's going very, very wide over the grass and manages to finally get it back on the track. Let's see how he did it. Because that was very, very frightening. So into the slipstream he goes. He turns in a little bit early and the front of the car just lifts, but he saves it so well. That could have been nasty. That could have been very, very nasty, but manages to get the car straightened up. Well done, Lacko. So, pushing hard, 1.1 off the leader at the moment. There's the that was glowing gold there. Demon in 4th place. Let's have a look a little bit further back. There's Audio. Rhino coming through the hairpin there. Southpaw and Nabaf in 8th place. Ayrton doing very well with that damage. Still there in 9th place, but he does have the straight line speed on the guys in front. So there's Team Beard Dave. If he finished in the top 10, he'll be very happy with that. But he has Oggy Penny just behind him. He has also aero damage, and he's also passed Butler for position. So not looking too good for the Subarus at the moment. Ekberg in 13th, and Shifty has finally got on the back of these guys with aero damage. But very, very tough out there for the Subarus, Jesse.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I'm looking through too, Oggy and Butler seem to be having a really nice battle there. Those two, I don't know if there's some angry... Oh, Oggy almost went off. That was close, but those 2 guys seem to be battling well. Oh my goodness, Oggy is finding all the parts of the track and some of the wall.
Yeah, that was all the track and a little bit more, and a little bit of a brick wall as well as he slams it there. What happened? Because I missed you said he just went a little bit sideways, so I don't know if he had dirt on the tyres or if he's trying to turn in, but he has got aero damage, so that's not going to help him either. So maybe a little bit of frustration kicking in there, but he's doing a good job. He's still battling the way, which is what we want to see. Linebus still leading. Glowing has not given this up though. He has not given this up in the slightest, and he is pushing very, very hard for this win. And he goes a little bit wider this time, trying a different line. That's very, very wide. Manages to keep it on the track. Linebus is using all of the lines. This is ridiculous. He's definitely got that car planted.
Seem to have some more damage popping up too. Ayrton's got a little more damage on the front left now. Southpaw's got damage on the front left. So I think some of these guys are swinging around these corners and I don't know if their track's dirty or what it is, but they seem to be sliding into some walls right now.
Yeah, interesting 2 different lines there used by Demon and Audio Muted, and that battle is starting to close up as well. So Audio Muted feeling that there could be a 4th place on the cards here. Meanwhile, great battle behind between Rhino, Southpaw and Nabath, and if Ayrton's lucky enough, he might be able to catch on the back of it. Unfortunately, you can just see Southpaw just having a little bit of a issue with a connection, but seems to be okay. Hopefully the other guys can't see that on track, but Nabath's still sitting there in 8th place, so we do have the Nabath, the FSR crew watching. A little bit wide there from Rhino, has to be careful. I think he just managed to keep those tyres on, and as we say that, scrapes the wall and gets away with it. Goodness me.
Some nice consistent times up front. I mean, Lacko just like 150, 150, 150, 150. I mean, that's great. That's what you want to see. Same for the front 2 guys, just 150s over and over again. So good consistency up front. And I think that's why we're not seeing a lot of passes up there, honestly, because they're all driving well and there's not many options available to get by.
Yeah, exactly. On board with Oggy Penny at the moment. Just see Butler to sort of, I don't know if he's trying to push Oggy a little bit harder, or he's trying to find the way through. He had the speed to go past him. Oh, Jesse.
Good pass by Audio Muted just now.
Well, we'll save that. We'll have a look at that in a minute. You can see Butler trying to close on the back, and look at the speed he can take those corners over. Just loses out of the last part of the corner, so maybe a little bit of adjustment to the car, maybe rear, something like that on the torque. We just don't know. Let's take a look at that replay of the I do believe you said it was 4th place battle. Yep, there we go. We've managed to get the replay. Let's have a look side by side as they come into the bus stop. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's got side by side. Well done to Dave. Showed that respect and got the pass done. Really well done. Good, clever work there as well.
They're battling again side by side.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
They seem to be going back and forth and back and forth.
And it's great stuff, isn't it? Yeah, you can see them. They're still side by side as they're going up the climb now into the left hand. A little bit slidey there from Demon. Manages to get it done. 5 laps to go of this race. Seems like an eternity for some of these guys. Need to keep an eye on the battle between Linebass and Glowing. They're still together. Ray Dave goes very, very wide there. He will have to slow up, and he gives the place back, but he's a little bit wide again. That's going to make his tyres a little bit dirty. But I tell you what, Wino's in the mix here. He's closing up very quickly while these 2 are battling.
And I'm not sure what's happening to Lacko, but he seems to fall off the pace a little here. He's running 151.5, which is well off the pace of the front 2 leaders. So we'll see if Audio and Driver Demon can put it together and run him down.
Yeah, I think he's on pad. I know he struggled last time on his pad. He had like sore thumbs or something. I don't know how he's working it. I don't know if he's turned the steering wheel. Oh, Jesse.
No, I was just saying, sore thumbs. That sounds terrible. Could be a permanent injury that could harm his career, but
specialist in padability. Where we goes, Mr. Handypine, late to share the show, but evening all. Hello, mate. Great to see you. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate that. And Handypine, cracking driver. Could I beat him the other day in practice races? Could I? Not. It's impossible. Guys, quick. But he's watching. Great to see you, mate. And hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. But Linebass is under real pressure. That's a great run out of the corner from Glowing. He might just get the lead here. He's got the axle there. He might look down the inside. Linebass is going to leave it as late as he can. And he has done. Now he's got to get the car to turn in. And he's just about done it. Glowing is looking very good for this win. He's pushing him hard. Mistakes could happen.
Yeah, if I'm Linebass, I'm not real pleased with my position here, honestly. If he's able to keep pace, I mean, he can get on those straightaways and pull a draft. I think he's kind of just biding his time right now.
Yeah, he is. And yeah, it's, like you said, just if he can, the thing is he stays in the tow. He's got an opportunity. If he's got his gearing right, he's able to stay with him, which is exactly what you want. This car is great in most of its aspects, but it just doesn't have that straight line speed. But if you can just stay on the back of the car in front, stay in the tow, it does make a hell of a difference if you've got that gearing right. So Linebass now makes his way up the climb, going towards the bus stop again between these 2. 3 laps to go. Linebass from Glowing, and it's all to play for.
And Rhino seems to be running really well right now too. He had an off lap the last lap, but he's managing to stay in front of that pack. He's just got a long ways to go to get to Demon.
Yeah, I noticed that Nabath has also caught the back of the Toyota. Look at the speed of Nabath in the Mercedes as he tries to find a way through. You can see the braking on that car. Absolutely fantastic. Let's go on board with Rhino, feeling the pressure from the Mercedes driver. I'll tell you what, on his first couple of races, I was thinking, I don't know if he's got it here. I don't know if he's got it to race against these guys at CC Sim. I'll tell you what, take your hat off, Nabath. You are absolutely rocket shipping it here. And great to see you climbing the ladder, mate, in that Mercedes, pushing hard.
Yeah, he seems to be really improving week over week too, right? I mean, every week he's getting better.
Yeah, we commentators cursed him there. I think he went a little bit wide as he went around the hairpin. But yeah, that was intense. We need to keep an eye on that battle at the front because that's getting close as well, because Glowing again round the outside might try the cut back here. Can he get the power down a little bit earlier than Linebus? And Linebus sort of just sticks the car where he needs it to be. But the pressure he must be feeling right now from that Toyota must be absolutely ludicrous. Look, that's how close he is, ladies and gentlemen. Has he got the pace to get past him? Is he just biding his time here, Jesse?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he has any interest in passing it. I think the problem is that if Glowing gets past Linebus feels good about his spot all of a sudden. I don't think Linebus would mind if he was behind him at this point.
Yeah, no, I agree, mate. I think you're right. And just to see that little bit of contact there between Glowing, and Glowing did the right thing. He just slowed the car back up again, and he'll have another push, which he's doing exactly that right now. Lacko, as you said, losing off. Oh, Jesse.
Rhino went way wide on that first corner. Naboth almost took advantage of it.
Oh, and he has taken advantage.
Right next to him.
Go for it, mate.
Yeah, he's rubbing it up, isn't he? That's nice. He's probably going to look for a better line through the bus stop. Last time he took a rough line and lost some space. Boy, but he's got a good run.
I tell you what, he was lucky there. He was very lucky. And like I said, we have had this conversation in the briefing. He was side by side, so he had an opportunity. But again, whoever's in the better position takes the lead into that corner. And as you can see, Rhino had it. But Nabath looks very, very quick. He is closing him down.
Lacko's had an issue.
Lacko's had an issue.
Falling down to 5th.
Oh, goodness me. Let's have a look what happened there then. Was it at the bus stop chicane? Oh, he's sideways again. Oh, what's happened here from Lacko? I don't know if we're going to be able to get that. So let's have a look. No, we haven't. So did he have an issue going into the chicane? Because he has slowed down. And as he went round the corner here, the car went a bit sideways. That's very strange. Very, very strange.
I'm afraid to ask him. I'm afraid he might be upset.
Yeah, I don't think we should as well. There is a change also just behind because Nabath has now taken that 6th place.
Oh, Glowing Bold takes the lead.
Oh, we'll have to quickly grab that as well. So now just seeing Nabath going in down the inside of Rhino. Good position, good respect from both the drivers, and just sneaks it through. As you can see, they're still side by side. And Rhino's going to have a look down the inside. So I think they're still side by side, but we're going to have a look at the leaders because Glowing has taken the lead, and I don't know if we're going to be able to grab that. But I tell you what, no, we're not going to be able to grab that because I need to go back because I think Linebus is going to be in a good position here. He just had the bumper by the side of him, and Glowing knew straight away he could not let him through there. We still have one to go. Linebus is not going to be in the position to pass, so he goes back off him. Glowing has the fastest lap with a 49.9, Jesse. That's incredible. Linebus has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I thought we could get through to that. And Linebus is currently on a purple lap too, so we'll see where that lands. 149.9 is fast. I mean, Linebus has the benefit of the draft for the first time in this race.
Yeah, he does, and we know that thing is quick in a straight line, so if he can just get the...
Glowing Gold almost lost it. Oh.
Yeah, he did indeed, and if he can get, like I said, if Linebus can get close enough down the straight before the bus stop, he's definitely going to be able to take the lead in the race. He's just got to hold on to it. Purple sector here from Glowing. He's flying and he's getting a little bit of a gap. Now, this is where Linebus needs to get as close as he possibly can, which he does so. Leaves his braking very, very late, turns in. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. Both of them on the edge of the curbing as they make their way back to the start-finish straight for the final time. This is going to be very, very tough, this final lap here, Jesse. Who's it going to be?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like Linebus might be taking too many chances here. Some of these corners he's losing in right now.
Yeah, I tell you what, Glowing is pushing. He's pushing hard. and he's got a bit of a gap. Now, I tell you what, Linebuster's going to have to leave his braking very, very late. Need to keep an eye on this battle, but you also need to keep an eye on the battle behind, because Audio Mute is feeling the pressure from Ravy Davey, who's got some great corner speed coming through there. He might have an opportunity here, but I want to keep an eye on the battle for the lead, because Ravy Davey having a look down the inside of Audio Muted thinks better of it. Right, here we go, down the straight. Let's go on board with Audio Muted, with Linebuster, should I say. Look at that closing speed here, Jesse, of that car. Where does Glowing go? He doesn't know where to go. He goes down the middle. Oh, there's on the grass. He's on the grass to take the lead of this race. They're side by side, and he's going to have to give way. And Linebus does it. Glowing tries to hold the inside line. There's contact between both of them, and he stays in the lead. Good racing from the two drivers. That was superb.
Yeah, very nice. And also just behind, Audio Muted's currently on a purple lap. That guy's flying.
Jeez Louise. That was incredible. How on earth did they both stay through that corner? I understand Glowing's situation because he was there. They were both side by side. He's like, oh, do you know what? I don't think I'm going to give this away easily. But Glowing is pushing. He's trying a different line again. And it worked out for Ravy Davey, that line. Let's see if he can close it up. Linebus leading the way. Glowing in second. Glowing still has that fastest lap. Audio Muted still holding third place. But Demon Dave is all over the back of him. He just can't get rid of the guy. Under real pressure. Laco's not far behind either. Defensive work for Audio Muted. We need to keep an eye on the leaders, but it looks like this could be plain sailing now. It's now 0.6, it's now 0.5 into the final few corners for the drivers, as Glowing uses all the track and a little bit more to close the gap up. Still has an opportunity at the end here. Audio Muted under real pressure. We need to keep an eye on that battle there. Jesse for third. Massive points for both Linebus and Audio. And here we go. It's going to be Linebus that takes the win from Glowing. Great racing from the two guys. That was absolutely superb. And Audio Muted is just about to hold on for third. Or is he? Because we've seen Demon Dave have a great drive off the corner, and he has done it again. But it's just going to be the Mercedes driver in third place who takes it from Demon Dave in fourth. Flacco will take fifth, and Nabaf takes the top six. Well done from him. Rhino's under pressure from Southpaw, who takes seventh place. Southpaw in eighth. It's going to be Ayrton in ninth. Dave, well done, mate. Team Beard Dave goes to the top 10. It's going to be Butler who takes 11th place from Oggy Penny in 12th. So well done to Og, managed to keep going there. Drifty managed to get that 13th place, and Ekberg will be in 14th place. A lot of work to do for those guys at the back, but I tell you what, you got two Subarus on the front two rows.
Well, it's a little terrifying to see Shifties starting in the second spot for this race with the turnaround on the grid. So.
Yeah, I think he'd be very happy with that, to be after that one. I think he'd be like, oh, I'm away from everyone now. Woohoo! Right, let's take a look at those race results, shall we? So Linebus takes the win. Glowing in second, gets the fastest lap of 49.8. Audio Muted in third. Demon in fourth. Laco in fifth. Excuse me. Nabaf in sixth. Rhino in seventh. And Southport takes eighth. With Ayrton in 9th, Team Beard Dave in 10th, Butler 11th, Oggy Penny 12th, Shifty in 13th, and Ekberg in 14th place. But Shifty and Ekberg will be on the front row of the grid. Wow, Jesse, what a great start. We have plenty more to come, ladies and gentlemen. So before we go, Jesse, thoughts on that race? Thoughts on the next race, seeing the two Subarus in the top two places? That's going to be difficult to get past them because we know Butler can defend.
Yeah, and I felt like that Audio Muted's got to be really happy with that race. I mean, he started back in 7th. He had a rough start. Man, he smoked right up and got in the top 3, so that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, indeed. This is going to be a cracker. I'm looking forward to this one, and I hope everyone else is. So give us a couple of minutes, and we will get this one underway. But here's the calendar still, if you haven't seen it so far, for the series for 2025. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second race. Sorry, apologies. I had a little bit of a difficulty there trying to get everyone set up. We had one missing. Jesse's back as well. Welcome, Jesse. We're here for race 22, round 11 of the WTCC. Lights are on, and this is going to be an interesting one. Who do we think is going to take the win here? Oh, hello, Jesse. We've lost Jesse. Jesse incoming. Hello. No, we've definitely lost Jesse. Hopefully he'll be back in a minute. But welcome everybody back to Ccsr Racing. I'm your host, Craig Cook. Oh, there we are. There's Jesse. Hello, Jesse. You're right there, mate.
Awesome, thank you.
That's all right.
I was just...
go for it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm looking forward to seeing what Shifty does in this race. I think he's going to be running a little angry. He didn't enjoy that last race in any way, shape, or form. So I think it's going to be a good opportunity to redeem himself.
Yeah, definitely. And while on the subject, let's have a quick chat with Ekberg if we can. Ekberg, can you hear me, mate?
Loud and clear, yes.
Excellent. Right, I know you love your food. We know you like having a drink and whatever, but you're not enjoying this Subaru this evening.
No, but I knew this was going to happen. We've been practicing a lot, and I just don't have the pace on this track at the moment.
But you could lead into turn one, though.
Yeah, I think I will, and I will enjoy it.
Good man. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. Right. Anyway, I'll let you get on. There's Ekberg, the Swede. We love that guy. He's an absolute legend. Let's quickly have a word with Butler because he's just coming up to screen, and I know he's having a difficult time in the Subaru as well. Mate, in fourth place, I can see you're taking it quite easy back there. Very difficult first one. What are you expecting out of this one? Because not going to be easy, is it?
No, I'm hoping to stay out of trouble in this one. These later cooler conditions should probably suit the Subaru a little bit more. I was practicing on a cloudy track, so I'm hoping to have a bit more luck on this one.
All right, mate, I'll let you get on. Good luck. Have a cracker.
Thanks, mate.
Right, there we go. Championship leader making his way on to the grid. This could change everything. He really needs a good run. I don't know if we got time. We might have time. Let's quickly try and grab Line Bus. Line Bus, you're there, mate. You okay?
Yo, hey Craig. Yeah, I'm here, man.
All right, well done, mate. Good luck. Obviously, we've just seen you come up to the grid. Enjoy that last race?
Yeah, real good race with Glen. He kept me very honest. Fast race. Glen's got good pace here, so should be following him through the pack here, hopefully.
Yeah, we shall see. Well, good luck, mate. Have a good one.
Thank you.
So there we go. Line Bus second in the championship. I think that's going to change everything up as we see the drivers on the grid. So it's going to be Ekberg on pole position. We're going to leave it on Ekberg and let him have some glory, and hopefully he can take it into turn one. But Shifty's got other plans. He sits next to him on the grid. But anything can happen in this race. We've seen it so many times. Right, so the lights come on. And the lights go out for round 22 at Wakins Glen, and it's a fantastic start from the Subarus. Look at Butler already, dives down the inside of Shifty for position, and it's a Butler 1-2. It's the Subaru 1-2, and Butler also goes for the lead of the race on Ekberg, but that's not going to work. Wide goes Oggy. I nearly went Delilah, but Ekberg leads the way here with Butler in second, but Butler's looking to get past him really quickly here, Jesse.
Yeah, I think they would love to get away, those two, early on. I mean, Ekberg's had some struggles, so if he can get some free air, that'd be wonderful. And also, it's not the worst thing if Shifty gets in front of him, leads away, and he can follow in the draft.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, different lines there between Ekberg and Butler sort of tried to find a way through on Ekberg, and he might have a look down the inside here. Ekberg is holding the bus. Look at this. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic from Ekberg. He's defending like a trooper. Shifty around the outside, takes second place, and Butler goes back into third. He's got a lot of pressure, but Nevin Kirkpatrick's had a stunning start. They're in fourth place, and he's got no damage, so he's going to be happy with that. Oggy Penny's in fifth place as well. The Mazdas are coming through at the moment. Contact with Beard Dave, as Rhino has a bit of an incident with Beard Dave. They're not too sure what happened between the two of them, but they are making their way through. Meanwhile, here goes Butler, and Ayrton's going for third place here on Butler, and there's nowhere for him to go, and Nevin goes down the inside and takes that position from him, but he has got that torque on the Subaru, and he might be able to sneak his way through, but everyone's through at the moment here. Jesse, we have one at the back. Who is that? That is Lacko. So Lacko at the back of the grid.
No damage back there either, so that was interesting. Also, audio muted on the back of the pack, though he is still in contact with everybody else. Another one's glowing gold. He's already up to 8th, so nice start for him to get into the pack in the first 2 laps.
Yeah, definitely. And as we said, it's Shifty leads the way, and Ekberg will have to push as hard as he possibly can now to try and close the gap, but Shifty leads it. Rhino is through there as well. Line Bass, here comes Oggy Penny in 6th place, goes down the inside of Rhino for position, gets it done. Nevin and Oggy Penny go very, very wide there, and it looks like they've helped each other out, but Oggy's in a sandwich between a Mazda and a Toyota, and it looks like the Toyota's going through. Southpaw's glitching a little bit, but he gives himself room as well as they go through, scrapes the wall, but they're all managing to get through, and I'll tell you what, this is very difficult out here. And if they keep on battling, Lacko's going to have an opportunity. Oggy Penny looking down the inside for position here. That's very brave, and I don't think that's going to work. He's going to have to back out that one. Yes, he does. Good stuff from there.
Oh, Shifty almost lost it. That was really close. He hit some grass. I'm not sure what happened through the bus stop there, but very lucky to be on the track.
Let's have a look. Goes into the bus stop, and I noticed that on the other Toyota, which was Lacko. Yeah, there we go. Oh, on the grass. Oh, very close. Very, very close indeed.
And glowing all the way up to 4th now. Man, he is kicking through the pack.
Yeah, he's having a good battle with Rhino. There's a good battle just behind as well, because Line Bass is trying to find a way through. There we go. There's a little bit of bump and nudge. The 3 Mazdas working there, so we've got 4 Mazdas in a row at the moment. Line Bass is now making his way through, and she said glowing just up front there as well. Rhino looking to steal some thunder. There goes Nevin Kirkpatrick, has a look down the inside. A little bit of contact at the background. Beard Dave goes absolutely miles wide, comes back on side by side between him and Southpaw, so in a bit of a battle there between those two, and the Mazdas are side by side again. Oggy is in a battle and a half at the moment with these guys, and doing a good job indeed as they make their way into the left-hander.
Yeah, the other thing that's happened too is Lacko is basically back on the back of the pack, so that's a good sign for him to pick up some of that time.
Yeah, he's also going to have a look at need to look at where he's putting that car, because he's all over the track and a little bit more there. Butler going for 2nd place, gets it done, and that's exactly what he needs to do. Into 2nd goes Butler. Now Ekberg can just sit in the tail feathers now and see what he can do. And he has great pace there through the right hand. It looks like Butler's really struggling through that sector.
Yeah, Butler is definitely, I don't know if it's because he's running defensively or what, but he's allowed 50 to get away.
It looks like Ekberg's actually trying to push him forward, so he's trying to get away here, but Line Bass is on Ayrton and gets it done, tucks the car in. Great stuff. These 3 Mazdas at the moment. Brilliant racing between those 3. As Team Beard Dave's in there, Oggy Penny in there, Jesse.
Great bus stop by Glow, and he's all over Ekberg now.
Let's have a look. Yeah, down the inside, gets it done. Nice move, glowing into 3rd. Brilliant stuff. So next on his target list is going to be Butler. I don't think Shifty's going to be touched at the moment. He's absolutely disappeared into the distance. He can park up, have a scone, cup of tea. I can put the kettle on for the next time round. Absolutely flying.
Yeah, that's a good lesson for everybody too. If you're watching, like as far as what Glowin did, he set up that pass 2 corners previous to when he actually made the pass. So I mean, getting speed out of some of these corners, it's not so much just running next to him or running behind him. It's setting up the speed coming out of those corners to help you out.
Yeah, indeed, mate. And exactly right, 100%. And yeah, just a little bit wide there from Glowin. Just clocks the side of the Armco. Very, very lucky indeed. Oh, I tell you what, Butler is pushing hard. He's literally tiptoeing on the edge of a penalty. That's how close he's raised it. He's literally giving everything he possibly can out of that Subaru, and whatever it is he's doing all right. He's doing 52s. It's not the pace that he wants. He wants to be a little bit higher as Rhino goes down into the inside, into 4th place on Ekberg, goes a little bit wide, stays on the track, but Ekberg goes through. Linebus is going to have an opportunity. He might get both of them here as he goes down the straight. He's got one. He might get another, and then the chase is on for Glowin. But Butler still holding 2nd place with Glowin just behind him. Let's go on board with Butler.
That cost the corner there for Rhino to lose those 2 spots after he made the pass.
Yeah, he's just unfortunately he's just a sitting duck in a straight line. Is Butler, so this definitely isn't a Subaru track, but he is still pushing on. He's got a bit of a gap. Linebuster's now managed to get that 4th place, so he's pushing on as well. Shifty with the fastest lap with a 1:50.354. And great stuff from him. Ekberger's not giving this up either, defending off the Toyota of Rhino. With Ayrton now on there as well, spitting the grass in Ekberg's face there. Was Rhino as they went round the corner. Great to see all the cars still line astern as Team Beard Dave has a look down the inside for position.
Oh, nice move.
Yeah, gets it done. He just had enough of an axle by the side of it, Nevin's car, and I don't think Nevin knew he was coming, to be fair. Rhino, Audio Muted now going for a pass on Nabaf, so Audio Muted really struggling at the back here, really needs to make his move right now with, what's that, 7 or 8 laps to go.
Little surprised to see Demon back there as well. He's still back in 11th. I don't know if he's struggling just to get through the traffic or what, but I thought he would come up a little further.
Yeah, same, but I think he's having it. I'll tell you what, Southpaw and Oggy are having such a good battle here. They're side by side. They're still side by side. He's managed to get past this time, and Ravy Davy just can't go anywhere because they're literally parking the bus, both of them. So down the straight they go. Oggy's managed to get past now, up to 9th place. Now chasing down Nevin Kirkpatrick. Into the braking zone they go. Nicely done. This is where the Mazda should start to pull away here. They could work together. Oggy's trying to find a way through on Nevin on the grass as they go through the corner. He has got some good straight line speed on board with Oggy against Nevin Kirkpatrick here. Both the same cars. Very difficult to get past. Obviously, at this point, he won't be able to go past. They are coming into the bus stop chicane, but great to see everyone still together. Shifty's away. We're not going to look at him for a little while because he's gone. But Glone's still holding that 2nd place. Butler is doing a really good job here. He's still in 3rd. He's done his first 51.7, which is great stuff. Linebus there just behind him, 51.1. Ekberg as well, he's in the 52s. Rhino is closing the gap up. Team Beard Dave, Jesse, is having an absolute corker. We have Mr. Driver here somewhere. What has happened there to Penny? Contact again as they're going around the corner. More contact early on, so I'm not too sure what happened there. Let's have a look.
Wow. Yeah, it looked like he went into a wall.
He went very wide off the corner, which gave Dave the position. So into the corner they go, into the braking. Too bad, tries to turn in, has a little bit of a slide, has a little bit of contact as well with Southpaw, unfortunately, going round that corner. Right, it's still all going, it's still all pushing, and they're still all grinding the wall, using all the track. So Shifty leads here, Jesse, and looking good for that place. Glowing in 2nd, Butler in 3rd.
Yeah, it looks like Butler and Lime are having trouble catching up with that front. It might not be the worst thing if Lime catches up to him a little and gives him some bunts down straight. Whoa, Butler way wide on that.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, Butler was a bit wide there. Again, pushing very hard. Just trying all he can to close the gap up. And Rhino there. Go on, mate.
I was going to say, I think I irritated Demon a little bit. He's up into 8th now. Moved through a couple spots there, although Ayrton's giving him the business right now.
Yeah, not the person he wants. They were really having some banter in chat yesterday, and it's carried on throughout. And obviously, because Nevin missed one of the races, it's dropped him right down into the deep end of the championship. And Ravy Davies sees himself in 4th place in the championship, so all the points matter now. And he will not want to see his mate there in front of him. So he will do his damnness to get past him. I'll tell you what, though, I'm really impressed with Rhino and Team Beard Dave at the moment, up into 7th place. So if that baby's crying, there is no chance he's going now. He's going to have to give someone a phone call or something. I don't know what he's going to do, but that's going to be tough. If he has to stop now, I don't want to commentators curse him. So baby, do your best to go to sleep because Daddy's doing well.
Yep, either that or give a kid a nipple, something, anything.
Or that as well, yeah. We could say give him some milk, but yeah, either or. But Nabaf there was having a great battle with Rhino, and Nevin Kirkpatrick's wide as well. Oh, he has contact with Dave. Dave managed to get through. I'll tell you what, Nabaf's in a bit of a battle here. He doesn't want to get involved in this. Oh, what is that? Lacko, what a move that was. Oh my goodness me. How did he do that? That's got to be looked at. That was absolutely incredible. He stole literally 3 places. He's got past audio muted. He's on the back of Ravy Davey. And there he goes. There goes Lacko. Round the outside in the Toyota. Look at that. Down the inside of Nevin. Into the final corner. He grabbed 3 spaces in the space of 2 turns. Fantastic racing from Lacko.
Yep, and we're watching these guys come down the straight. I don't see any of them making up much time on the draft for the most part. It's a little crazy.
Yeah, I'm watching this battle at the back, but I need to also keep an eye on the battle between...
Oh, mistake by Ekberg.
Oh, what was that? Sorry?
Ekberg, mistake.
Oh.
Bus stop.
Is he okay? Is he still running? So we're just keeping an eye on this battle. I'm going to have a look at the battle between Butler and Linebus at the moment, because Linebus is all over the back of Butler. But Butler is defending. It's been like this for a lap, I believe, and he's just parking the car exactly where it needs to be. He's not giving him anything. Linebus has to go very, very wide to try and get past him this time. And again, he can just sit that car there because he knows he can't overtake, because he needs to have an axle, at least one axle in front of his other axle, so to have a little opportunity to have a go. But he's just doing exactly what he needs to do here, Jesse. Great driver from Butler.
Oh yeah, I mean, we know he's very, very consistent. I mean, even when he doesn't have the best car under him, he's gonna be able to keep up with the guys.
Yeah, he is indeed. So there we go, Linebus there. Rhino's in the top 5. Ekberg's still in 6th place. Well, to be fair, the Subarus are doing pretty well. There is a lot of battles going on. I did see, was that Rhino go very, very wide, I believe, into that corner. That's not going to help him very much.
Yeah, and I think, boy, it looked like Glen was starting to catch up with Shifty a little, but it's holding pretty steady now at about 3.5 seconds. He's going to have to find a dance partner, or he's not going to get there.
No, I don't think he is either. Oh, Linebus has taken the position off Butler. He just did it. I just caught a flash of the green car, and he's gone past Butler for position. Let's see how that was done. I believe it was was it on turn, or was it on the exit? Let's see what happened here. Butler just didn't have the speed to go past. There you go, around the outside, side by side. Oh, that's lovely driving from both of them. They've got so much respect for each other. It really is superb to watch.
Another pass too as well. Dave managed to get past Ekberg on the straight there, heading into the bus stop, so he's down 6.
Oh, well, look at this. Rhino and Dave at the moment, drivers of the day. But I'll tell you what, you've got to keep an eye on Glowing. He's been good as well. Linebus also, he needs championship points. And I tell you what, I don't think Butler will be unhappy if he can stay there. He's got 4 laps to go. If he can just hold on to this 4th place, I think he'll be pretty happy with today's work, because I don't believe he thinks he was going to finish in the top, well, in the top 7, I would have said, at the start of this race. So to be sitting there in 4th is pretty impressive.
Dave is super fast on the straightaways, especially behind Rhino. I don't know if Rhino's knocking a big hole in there or what, but Dave is really flying right now.
Yeah, the Scotsman's not messing around, is he? He's really, really pushing. We have someone off the track in the background as well. Not too sure who that is. Let's take a look. We're looking at about 14th place, somewhere around there. There is 2 cars there. Let's have a look who it is. There is contact. I'm waiting for a spinner. Oh, goodness me. What happened? That was really weird. That was really weird. I did not... we need to have a look at that. I don't think we're going to be able to look at it again. But that was very, very weird. Can we see that again? Right. Nevin comes into the corner. Looks absolutely fine. Oh, he has a little bit of a... oh, goodness. Oh, so, that was weird. That was weird. Okay, I've seen that twice now. So we'll have to... That'll be, I'm sure, going under stewards at some point, but Nevin is literally trailing behind now, and not a happy bunny at all. So it looked like it just had a little bit of contact. It was straightened up, and then some strange reason the car just went sideways. So we need to keep an eye on that one.
Demon is a nice pass by Demon to get past Ekberg, but he's coming in too hot. Looks like he may lose it again. Wow, and Lacko's squeezing in.
I don't know what Laco's had. He's definitely had it, hasn't he? Look at this. He's having another pop here. Ravy Dave around the outside. That's a good move. Audio Mutant has still got opportunity here to finish in that top 7. Ekberg is defending so well at the moment. So here we go. Into the right-hander. Laco's got the inside line. And Ravy Dave's going to have to hold fire for a moment as he gets that done and into possibly 8th place. Has he got it done? He's round the outside of Ekberg. Ekberg's going to defend it as much as he possibly can, but he couldn't hold on. And that is Ekberg now into 9th place. Demon into 8th. And that Subaru is definitely struggling. Let's have a look how Butler's doing. He's got a nice gap for 4th place. He should be okay. 4.5 seconds away is Rhino. Let's see what lap times he's doing. So 52s from Butler, 51.7 from Rhino. Team Beard Dave trying to close the gap. He's done some cracking 59s. Laco's doing 51, low 51s. Last time round obviously was a bit of a mess. Oh, both of them go very wide there, so they're going to have to lift off a little bit there as Audio Muted now chases them down. He's got through. He's now into 9th place. Nabath trying to get himself in the top 10. Let's see if he can do it. He's now chasing down Ekberg in the Subaru on board. Love that. James just said, great racing from everyone. Let's have a look around the outside. Gets it done. That's a fantastic move. The speed on that Mercedes as he grass cuts the corner, and so does Ekberg in good faith, I would have said there. Oggy Penny's still there as well, but James just said, great racing tonight. Glowing is like a rocket. He is indeed, mate. He's absolutely flying, but this man is absolutely flying. Shifty, he's in another postcode at the moment. Glowing in 2nd, probably similar postcode to be fair. But Linebus there in 3rd place. Fastest lap still from Glowing. And I'll tell you what, Linebus could do with an extra couple of points here. But they're still holding 4th. Ryan in 5th place, but Laco's on the charge. And he's got to move down the inside. Has he? No, he hasn't. Not quite on Team Beard Dave. Gets the axle in front. Gets it done. Good move. Good move.
Yeah, very nice there. That's he's going to be happy with this. Laco's done a good job of coming back. I mean, man, it was a mess there to start, but he's done great.
Yeah, he has indeed. Right, his next target is Rhino, but Rhino is not going to make that too easy for him, I can tell you. Great to see all the cars together, apart from obviously the likes of at the front, Shifty, but at the back here to New, unfortunately had that mishap. That is a very strange one. I've not seen anything like that before. So hopefully we can get that sorted out. Let's have a look at that gap between Shifty, there he is, and Glowing, who's 3.4 seconds behind. There he is. We should see Linebus making his way through. There he is as he comes through. Then we have the likes of Butler coming through there in 4th. And then we have the train, which is Rhino, and then Laco and Beard Dave, who's going to have great straight line speed on both of these. Let's go on board with Team Beard Dave. He's looking for a top 5 finish here, and what a finish it'll be. But look at this, Laco around the outside, gets it done at the bus stop. That's a fantastic move. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. Fantastic stuff. Laco is absolutely flying.
Yeah, and I was just looking back in the back. Augie Penny's currently on a purple lap in 11th. That's pretty wild. I don't know if he hit the corners right or what, but good for him.
If he does, that'd be impressive, wouldn't it? So he's there. Absolutely fantastic. I love this from James again. Message for Swifty, run Forrest. I think he's okay. He's managed to keep that spot 3.4 for quite some time now. Linebus still there 3rd, Butler in 4th. These top 4 look like they're comfortable at the moment. Laco's still got work to do because Rhino's not going to give it up. He's in 6th place with Team Beard Dave also just behind him and nearly contact. But I'll tell you what, Demon Dave has just dive bombed on the brakes to try and close that gap up with 1 to go. So all to play for. Audio Muted in 9th place. There's Nabath in the Mercedes in 10th. Oggy Penny in 11th place. Let's see what lap time he gets out of this one, because like you said, he was cooking, wasn't he? He's 4 tenths up on this sector as well, so doing very well. There's Ekberg in 12th, Southpaw in 13th, and Nevin unfortunately at the back of the grid with a lot of damage. Meanwhile, let's see what he can do around this final corner. Does he scrape the wall? Yes, he does. That's not going to help him, but let's see what lap time he gets. He must have lost it somewhere because he's just gone over the line with a 51. Final lap, Shifty's got the lead. Glowing 2nd, Linebus in 3rd, Butler 4th, but the battle's for 5th at the moment. Laco has it.
Yeah, Laco just needs to stay calm and be conservative on the corners. Let the guys behind him fight it out.
Yeah, definitely good shot, mate. And here we go. Team Beard Dave looking for sixth. He's got the draft on the Toyota. He goes on the grass. He's come back on. And I don't think there's anything Rhino can do about it through here. But he's going to have another opportunity through the hairpin because that thing can turn. That thing is very quick. And again, opportunity down the inside here. Oh, they're side by side. Good move from Rhino. That's great work from him. And Dave King having a good move done early on, but he couldn't defend that one. Team B, oh, look at Demon Dave having a little bit of a tussle here as well. We need to keep an eye on the leaders. They're making their way back. Final lap now. Glowing with a 150.199. Team Beard Dave trying to get that top 6 position. It's not going to be easy. He needs to get that Axel in front. He needs to have a try. Audio Muta's up to 8th, so it looks like Demon Dave made a mistake somewhere because Audio's in the top 8 now. So here comes Team Beard Dave. Yeah, he looked, but again, he couldn't do anything about it. Wide goes Lacko, but we're going to take a look at our leader, and it's Shifty. He's going to take race 22, round 11 here at Wakins Glen. That's absolutely fantastic. Glowing's going to come across the line in second, and he'll be very pleased with that. Linebus coming through third here, Jesse. That was superb from him. What a championship run that was tonight.
Yeah, he's going to be really happy with that. I mean, and it's by a good distance. Well,
he did indeed. Butler comes through in 4th place. He'll be pleased with that one. Lacko, what a run from him. Flashes the lights and finishes in 5th place. I'll tell you what, if Demon weaved a little bit more, Audio Mutant nearly took that place off him. So Rhino finishes in 6th. Team Beard Dave in 7th. Audio in 8th. Demon in 9th. It's going to be Nabath in 10th. Oggy Penny will finish in 11th place. Southpaw in 12th. Ekberg in 13th place. And coming through now is Ayrton, who will finish at the back of the grid, and he's just got absolute damage. Front suspension, front aero, not a happy bunny. But we're going to take a look at this man because we didn't see a lot of him, and it's Shifty. But what a drive from this man, Jesse. Let's see if we can quickly grab him as well, because we don't usually do this, but goodness me, let's do it now. Shifty, congratulations, mate. That was a walk in the park. Hello, Shifty.
Oh, sorry, Craigie. Sorry, there's background noise.
I said we'll have a word with Shifty because that was a bit of a walk in the park, wasn't it, mate?
Not really. Glowing was closing pretty fast. But yeah, it was a good race. Apologies to anyone that I messed up on the first race. That was on me, that one.
Well, mate, honestly, you did an absolutely superb job there, to be fair. And you held it at 3.5. You held it at 3.5 quite well. So, there's no shame. You can go. It's absolutely fine. You can have it. But congratulations, mate. Good run. Well
Cheers,
done.
mate.
Let's see if we can have a word with second place, Glowing. Glowing, congratulations, mate. You've had a good night.
Yeah, it was good fun. I like this track, and the car worked well here. So good combination all round, really.
Yeah, you did a superb job, mate. Well done. Congratulations. Well done. Let's have a word with Linebus as well, finishing 3rd place. A lot of work for you and Glowing to do. You managed to get through, obviously just managing to creep past Butler there as well at the last minute, mate. But that's a big bag of points on the board.
Yeah, it is having to make up for some of the rounds beforehand. So this is a good haul of points today. I'm sure Butler will be back strong as ever next Thursday. So good to gain some points while I could. And still, this championship's still wide open.
Yeah, indeed, mate. It really, really is. But congratulations. And that's going to make things very different, isn't it? But well done, mate. Brilliant job. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I want to try and grab Team Beard Dave here, Jesse, because Dave, what did you have for breakfast?
Straight line speed, apparently.
Yeah. That is a very good breakfast. Was that with milk? Or did you go dry and just go for it? That's absolutely fantastic, mate. What a drive. How'd you feel?
That was great fun. Obviously, I had a lot of straight line speed. Toyotas were just getting me through some of those hairpins, tighter corners. I just couldn't quite get them, but I was watching out for Demon Dave down my back half the time as well, just trying to keep him at bay and far enough ahead. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well done, mate. It was superb race. Well done. Congratulations. And yeah, that was Dave there. Did a superb job. But yeah, Swifty takes that win. and we'll take a look at those results and see how that all pans out. I can't wait to see these championship tables here, Jesse, next week, because it's going to be very, very close indeed, isn't it? So let's take a look at those race results. I keep losing Jesse. He's disappearing. So Shifty takes the win. Glowing
Sorry, I'm here.
Oh, he's there. There he is. So it's Shifty takes the win. Glowing in second. Line Bus third. Butler in fourth. Lacko fifth. Rhino in sixth. Team Beard Dave in seventh. Audio Muted takes eighth. And then it'll be Demon in ninth. Nabath in 10th. Oggy Penny in 11th. Southpaw 12th. Ekberg in 13th. And Nevin in 14th with that strange incident. And I'm going to have to look at that again because that was weird. It was such a weird one. I've never seen a car do that before. Message coming through
well,
as well.
He's a trendsetter that way.
Sorry. Trendsetter.
He's a trendsetter, yeah. He's just setting new things that have never been done. That's Nevin.
Oh, my goodness me. Thank you very much, Lacko. Jeez Louise. It was a phenomenal race. It was last. 5 seconds between the front car. Shot it for me. The overtake, please. Yeah, well, right, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. And I don't know what that is in real terms, but a HUF 2000, I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, mate, thank you very much. That is awesome. Really appreciate it. Wow, what a race we had. All happening as well, and it literally had bags of entertainment, didn't it, Jesse?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, especially that second race.
You eating bacon?
I know. I literally. Sorry about that. No, that second race was really tight throughout. I mean, we had some nice packs. I mean, obviously the front was not as much fun, but man, sometimes it's really fun when those guys in the middle get after it because, they really want it bad. They want to get that 5th or 6th instead of a 9th or 10th. In those cases, that's a big difference for them. So that was really fun to watch those battles in mid-pack.
Yeah, it was. It really, really was. And just so you know, everyone, yes, Jesse is eating, so you know it's live, okay?
I'm American.
You're allowed. Of course you are. I have a sip of tea. Yeah, you got to do these things. It's live, so everyone knows it's live. So if you ever want to hear us have a bag of crisps, I'll do a live stream of that. Yeah, so we got Shifty, absolutely stunning. Line Bus was the big winner there, wasn't he, this week? This week here at Watkins Glen, Jesse.
Absolutely. You got what, like a first and a third? Is that right?
Yeah,
or
that's correct.
And a third, somewhere there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's nice. I mean, to have that consistency when you have one of the two races, you're starting near the back. That's amazing.
Yeah, it really, really is. Absolutely superb from him. And again, Glowing, absolutely phenomenal this weekend. Driver of the day, that's going to be tough. It's either got to be Glowing. Oh, I don't know. Glowing, Line Bus, Lacko, Rhino, Team Beard David. Let's give it to Team Beard Dave. He was also.
That's who I would have picked.
Yeah, because he's also got changed nappies and stuff at the moment and whatever, and he's done a lot of hard work. He's managed to finish both these races, and he had a blinder in that one. Sorry, Rhino. I know you had a corker as well, mate, and Lacko. You're going to see that money disappear now. He's eating turkey bacon apparently.
Oh my goodness!
So everyone knows about it, mate. Everyone knows about it. But yeah, well done to Shifty, well done to Line Bus, and well done to everyone racing tonight. It's been an absolute cracker of a show. Right, let's have a look at the calendar for the next race. And as you can see, we are going to Road Atlanta, 2 rounds to go. Is that going to be a Subaru track? There's some tight turns there, and that's not going to be good for the likes of the Mazda. So a lot of work's going to be needed, and that might suit the Subarus, but that long straight is going to be tough, isn't it? So that is where it's going to be all won and lost. But join us next week for that one, 27th of November. It's going to be an absolute corker. I also did post earlier on, I don't know if you saw that live stream, there is the T6 Motorsport Pro Touring Esports Championship that I did the commentary on last week. They have another round on the 30th of November. It's going to be another Super Sunday event, and if you would like to go and join and watch that, then please do so. I will put the link down in the Facebook page. And that's about it, I think, Jesse. That was an absolute cracker of a show. Join us all next week for Road Atlanta. And I wish they did have Road America. That'd be awesome. And we'll be here again same time next week. Jesse, have a fantastic evening, mate.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so from myself, Craig Cook, and Jesse and Crayler, we are Ccsr Racing, and that was the WTCC. Join us for round 12. Good night.
Ccsr Racing, start a session. Engines roar, feel the tension. World touring car, we on a mission. Craig on the mic, with precision. Speed on the track, no limitation. Lap by lap, pure domination. Gran Turismo simulation king. Hit the crowd when the sirens sing. Shift the gear.